What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Everything Aquarium, back with another video. Today's video I have for you is going to be a product review on the Hygger Aquarium extendable LED light that I picked up from Amazon. Just arrived today. It's been on the 6.8 gallon nano cube for about 6 hours now, so we won't be able to see much progress with it yet. But I want to do a first glance review and show you all the details and all the specifications on that. And then we'll come back and do a 1 month review or 2 week review or heck, even a 3 month review. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, make sure you stick to the end of this video, because this light is going to blow your mind with all the features it has, and you're never going to want to go with another light again. For the value this light comes with, the quality it comes with, and all the different features that is implemented into the system, you're not going to want to go with a different light, I promise you. And I'm never going to go back to expensive lights. I'm never going to go back to cheap lights that are cheaper than this. And even the competitor doesn't even come close to this. So yeah, make sure you stick to the end of this video, and I'm going to show you all the features, and I'm going to blow your mind with this light. Stay tuned. Alright guys, here it is. The Hygger 14 watt adjustable LED aquarium light, full spectrum. 16 to 24 inch adjustability. And I'll leave a link down in the description for the light and all that you see here, so that way you won't be able to miss out on it. Right now I have it set up on my 6.8 gallon aquarium. It's a nano cube from a Magitarium, housing a couple different livestock items such as neon tetras and a Gungeon peacock and a live Vallisneria plant and a bunch of live hornwort, which is taking over at the moment, including a couple nerite snails. But I got lots of videos going over this tank. If you want to check that out, go look on my channel. I have plenty of videos on this tank, plenty of reviews, plenty of stocking ideas, plenty of different informative videos on this tank, so go check that out if you haven't seen them. Anyways, let's get back to the light. So with this light, you get a nice sleek aluminum frame. Comes with the plastic feet from the factory attached. It's a very thin light, as you can see, only about a 1/4 inch, if it would focus for me. There you go. Only about a 1/4 inch thick, which is nice. So it's very light. It dissipates heat very fast, that way you won't have your water heating up, especially on a smaller tank like this. So very nice there. Everything that's included in the box is the light, obviously, the power cord, the power adapter, plus the manual and some packaging items, and the 2 extendable metal feet, which are pretty common on every tank that you see. Here's the part where we start getting different from all the competitors. Normally what you would get would just be these 2 metal feet pre-installed. But on this one, you get these plastic feet, which are a lot more aesthetically pleasing. It lifts it up just a little bit more from the tank, so you get a little bit more light spread itself. Especially on this full spectrum, you're going to be wanting to grow plants with it, I'm assuming. But if not, there's other features on here that I'm going to show you that can help reduce algae if you don't want to have the full spectrum. And we'll get to that here in just a minute. But for now, yes, that's all that is included in the box. These feet on here extend in and out. Hard to do with one hand, but they extend in and out with ease when you're using 2 hands normally. And those will go out to about 18 inches if I'm correct. I have those pre-installed now, like I said, just because they're more aesthetically pleasing. I get more of a spread, and they just look good, and that's what I wanted to do. But if you wanted to remove them, they slide out from each end like so, and that one comes out that side. And to get your maximum 24 inch length, you can use these right here, the metal feet that are included, and they'll slide right into a slot there like so, and that'll give you your maximum 24 inch total length. The light itself, I think, is 16 inches, which includes about 27 to 29 LEDs. I don't know if I mentioned that already, forgive me if I have. But as you can see, it's in full spectrum mode just by the glare there, meaning we have all the whites on, all the blues on, and all the reds on. So now let's get into the features of the light specifically. So here on a remote, you'll notice we have 4 different buttons. It's an inline remote built in, so you don't have to worry about batteries or connections or anything like that, which is nice, especially for a lower end light like this. Power on and off, which is common sense, obviously you'll have that. And on here, which is really nice, this is going to blow your mind, there's a timer built in on this. You don't see that on entry-level lights like this. Not too often. You have a 3-hour timer, which is yellow. a 6-hour timer, which is green, and a 12-hour timer, which is red. Once it reaches the time on any of these, the light intensity will turn down to 10% and it'll remain there until you turn it back up and reset the timer and or turn it off or whatever you want to do from there. 12 hours is very nice, being that this is going to go on most Planet tanks, which you're going to want that 10 to 12 hour light on off cycle. Next on the list, you'll have your color variants, or your spectrum changing, I guess you could call it. Right now we have all the white, all the red, and all the blue on. And if I click it one time, it's going to take me to red and blue only, which is nice for nighttime setting, depending on how you want it. And I'll show you how you can adjust even the brightness on this in just a couple minutes here. The next click is going to be all white, which just leaves all of the white lights on. And then your third and final click will be the full spectrum, which we originally started with, which is very nice for plants. This white light will help keep algae down because it won't give that full spectrum. So if you don't have plants, it won't grow algae as much as the full spectrum as such. Our next feature on the remote is going to be our intensity feature. It has 4 or 5 different intensities. First one being 100%. First click will go down to 77% is what it describes. Third click will be, or second click, excuse me, will be your 50%. Third click will be your 25%. And then your fourth and final click will be your 10%, which is where the light will end up after the timer goes off and just reach its 3, 6, or 12 hour marker. And like I said, from there you'll have to turn it back up. And then you just click the button one more time and then it'll start ramping back up to 25, 50, 77, and 100. And I keep mine at 100 because I want full intensity light. I want to grow plants quick. I'm going to rescape this tank. I'm going to put in a nutrient-rich substrate and a lot of different plants. Some requiring low light, some requiring medium light, and some requiring high light. So this light's going to take care of every bit of that, all the spectrum. And especially once I put CO2 on here, it's going to be a totally different story. So in conclusion on this Hygger 14 watt light, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 just because the construction could be a little bit higher quality in my opinion. But then again, it's only $26, so I'm very satisfied, and I will only use this light for the rest of my aquarium, my aquarium hobby, unless something changes with it drastically. And they have lots of different versions of this. They have just white light versions. They don't have anything as extensive as this, or they have things that aren't as extensive as this, from 12 inches all the way up to, I think I've seen an 84-inch light. Crazy stuff. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for their Amazon store and for this light specifically, so go ahead and check them out. 9 out of 10 for sure all day long, guys. All these features with that built in, I'll never use a different light for as long as I can until I need to, you know. But yeah, that about wraps up this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope I can get you to go out and take a look at this light. I'm just for thought. I'm not sponsored by them, and I'm not getting any endorsements from them or anything. I'm just letting you know that this light is a very high quality light, and you get what you pay for it every bit. And there's a lot of features that are included with this that you won't get on the competitor's light. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to subscribe if you learned anything. Leave a like if you haven't, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. I'll be sure to get to you. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.